feeling so free. All the rounds, yeah, all the rounds on me. I'm tossed out and I'm feeling so free. All the eyes, yeah, all the eyes on me.
Okay.
We're live from Boston. It's the home of the Celtics.
Here we go.
We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Over in the corner, White to the paint. Tatum's shot is off.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
So, Greg, a marquee matchup here tonight. Two of the NBA's best teams with some of the best players.
And it's bound to be a fun one, right? There is elite talent on the floor. In this kind of a powerhouse matchup, both teams are looking to make a statement.
Now, here's Brown. The kick out to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Boston needs to get off a shot. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, the dunk looks so easy.
Here's Holmgren. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Over in the corner, White. Back to Porzingis. Over Williams. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, he's so smooth, and it just looks like he's never out of control through Holiday.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Tatum. Tipped away. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
Nobody's catching SGA on the fast break. Nobody.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Caruso with the steal. Stolen by Holiday. Tatum draws the double. Pass to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Strong finish by Brown. He doesn't mess around that close to the rim.
Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. we all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
That attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dort, left side. Oklahoma City moving it around. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Back to Caruso. The kick out to Williams. Buries the jump shot. Williams has got 5 now.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Outside Tatum. He takes it in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
And it's Dort off the drive. It's stolen by Brown. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum looking around. With the drive. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Out to White. Back to Brown. Outside Holiday. 5 to shoot. Caruso knocks it away. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 5.
11.
We'll get things started in the second quarter.
16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with it.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
To Porzingis. To the middle. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. Shoots. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Holmgren can't hit. Now Porzingis. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Screen by Porzingis. White goes in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Here's Holiday. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Outside, Tatum. Pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. White, wide open. He fires. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
On the wing, Holiday. Over in the corner, Porzingis. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Porzingis can knock him down from out there, just looking for some consistency.
Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Back to Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. Outside Holiday. To the inside. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Williams. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Inside. Out to Porzingis. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's a confident shot from Porzingis. And when he's pulling that quick, you know he's feeling it.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those too. Kevin, he certainly will.
I agree. You know, David, he is fearless. Just 3 to shoot. It's White on the wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Oklahoma City trailing. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Over in the corner, Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Caruso. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Holiday. Back to Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And now a 5-point Boston lead. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen by Williams. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And that's... it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Celtics ending the second quarter with a huge surge. an 18-5 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Outside Williams. Pass to Caruso. They set the pick. Jacks up a three. Williams can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Over in the corner, White. Off target with his three.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Boston leading by three. Here we are sizing up Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Here's Tatum. Caruso grabs the miss. Thunder trailing by three. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Great D that time from Tatum. And the Celtics with possession here. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Outside Holiday. Over to the left wing. Left side, Brown. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Dort wide open. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Porzingis. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. The Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Celtics.
Well, some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Boston on D. Over in the corner, Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Celtics leading by 6. Brown outside. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is a big-time night for Porzingis. He's really fun when he gets going like this.
Williams. Rebound, Boston. On the wing, Holiday. And Tatum driving. Holmgren with the steal. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't go, but he's still shooting 50%, 5 of 10.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes. Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
Back to Holmgren. Over in the corner, Dort. And that one, good. Dort got his first bucket in this one.
And how about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Celtics passing it around. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. The tray. Count that one for Dort. Now it's just a 3-point Celtic lead.
That's what this team needs offensively from Dort, just spacing the floor.
Outside Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Holiday. Rebound by Williams. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
You gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
And Mark Daigneault. Calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
To make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Yes, fans, on the court is your hype squad. Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for the teacher.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
For your Celtics Entertainment.
Oklahoma City trailing. Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
Screen by Porzingis. Holiday attacking. With one on the clock. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there.
33.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Holiday. The kick out to Brown. And here's Tatum for three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Thunder trailing by three. And Williams throws it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. Make that pass in his sleep.
Holiday with it. Dort covering. Back to Holiday. Driving to the basket. White, a good look. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 7 points for Jarrett White. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's Holiday. From downtown. Good on the triple. Now it's a 6-point Boston lead.
Boy, does that help. When Jrue Holiday's connecting from the three-point line, it opens up so much of the floor.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Up top, Tatum. Holmgren with the steal. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side, Dort. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, the size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. He can be really effective at any position on the floor.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander to take the lead. And he lays it up and in. And the Thunder lead by 1. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
To Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Tatum with it. Clock at 6. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
To the middle. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Porzingis high post. Pass to White. Knocked away. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Dort. And Boston with the rebound. White left side. Tatum a screen. It's White on the wing. Back to Tatum. The three is drilled by Tatum.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And there's the foul. We're on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. Brown outside. Pass to White.
And Dort taking pride right now defensively.
And it's White missing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the wing on the left. Oklahoma City moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Over in the corner, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Over Williams. Oh, missed it. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes!
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim, a tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.